Hi guys, it's Gavin from dartsplanet.tv, and today I'm really lucky to have Steve with me from Mission. How you doing? Thank you so much. Tell me a little bit about your role within Mission.
Basically, I look after the product design and product development within the Mission brand. I've done that from the start. So I came at the birth of Mission, basically, and continue to look at new products and exciting new products to bring in.
The growth of it has been, from Mission, has been unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's been fantastic. And I think really that gives me more enjoyment, the fact that we're designing products that the public want.
Yeah.
And need at a good affordable pricing as well. So I think you get more pleasure out of that.
And how many years yourself have you been in darts?
Since I was 21, I started working for the only and the last actually remaining tungsten producer that used to produce the billets for darts.
Okay.
And we supplied every company, all the old companies that's still around now that we used to supply the tungsten to. And then I've moved within other dart companies within the industry, and then the last 5-6 years with Mission.
Gosh, so you must have seen some insane amounts of changes from like the equipment and what you designed to like now must be unbelievable. And the tungsten quality is 95% and all these.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was actually 95% we developed in the UK.
Okay.
At the old company that I worked for. We even got to, I don't know if you remember in the history of darts, but rhenium darts that was at BMW, a company called BMW in the old days.
Right.
We created that from scratch as well, which was a new material never been heard of before. But yeah, we developed quite a lot of new products.
I still laugh at my dad when he come around for a game, right? We've got all these different darts and you send us all these crazy ones to review and different things, and my dad will still get these big wooden things out with feathers on the end. So I'm not changing from them, boy. He says they're my darts from years ago. And it just makes me laugh.
Lucky enough they're older than me.
It's just crazy, isn't it, though? So what does your typical day involve? Have you got a team under you, or have you got a free rein to do whatever you want?
I have a free rein. Wayne, one of my colleagues, has a big influence on a lot of the designs with his know-how of the market.
Yeah.
But I've been in the market such a long time, but we do get a free rein. We have a lot of player input. They can be really difficult.
I was thinking of ask that. You get to meet the players and they have loads of input into the darts.
They do. They have a huge amount of input into the darts, but the players are quite difficult because they are looking for that final bit. A player, if you understand, there's lots of players that are 95%.
Yeah.
But that player on the PDC tour, or the player that's looking to try and get a Q, qualify at Q school, is looking for 98, 99%. Right. So they're looking for that final detail, and that's the most difficult. But you do get real enjoyment out of it for when you see that player win on TV. It's fantastic to know that you've helped progress that player. And
I expect over the years you've had some players that have gone on to achieve incredible things.
I have. Rob Cross, I designed his dart when he won the Worlds. Phil Taylor when he won the match play. All those sort of things. So I had great pleasure over the years designing darts for lots of players.
So you pretty much got one of the best jobs in the world.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I've got to ask something that I've always wanted to know from the players. Is something like a little groove or an extra little bobble or something, does it make that much difference for a player?
Yeah, it can do. A player can come in saying they want extra grip, but they're coming in with a really old dart, and that dart's completely worn, and all it is really is just making a new dart for them that gives them that initial grip that they first felt.
Yeah.
And that can help them straight away, but it can be also the shaft length, the flight, anything can help those players to make that final percent that they need to actually get to the top level of the
game. Can sometimes it even be as much as they feel they need something different, but it's in their head that they need something different, but maybe they don't? Does that make sense?
Yeah, sometimes a player you can actually turn around. We had particular with one of our players who wanted to change his dart completely. But when we worked on a dart that he previously, we just done a small tweak to it, and at the same time developed the new dart that he thought he wanted. Yeah. And he ended up playing with the original, just slightly tweaked dart. Yeah. And so some players come in and they think they want a complete change, but when you're looking through the dart going through the air and the flight and shaft, and how they travel through the air, you really know what dart suits that type of player.
Well, some players do end up going back, don't they? They have a dart like Michael Van Gerwen went back to his darts after all those ones and tried so many changes. And
there's certain players like Alan Suter, especially Alan Suter. He has his dart. He's used for absolutely years and years and years. but he felt that the dart wasn't quite right. But what it was he has a particular micro grip on the surface of the barrel. It just wears over a certain time.
Yeah.
And so he just needs a new barrel.
Yeah.
It literally that's all he needed. But he was thinking he might need a new dart. But it wasn't.
It wasn't.
No.
So being a designer and having this amazing job, and you've seen the changes over the last X amount of years, where is darts going to be and the design work and stuff over the next, let's say, 10 years?
It's difficult to actually say where darts will be because machines, 5-axis machines are out there stuff. It's whether, it's a small bit of metal.
Yeah.
How much can you do on that small bit of metal to do? But it's also, I found recently with players, they like the traditional.
Yeah.
So they like the standard grooves. It's great doing the intricate milling and stuff like that, but it's not always what the players
Some
want.
of them still like the knurl grip, don't they?
They do. Some players like it. I'm not a great lover of knurl because it can wear quite quickly. But traditional barrels are one of my favourite because you could see that the players, they're used to that traditional style barrel, the groove patterns and stuff. Some of the milling work that companies are doing
it's incredible,
fantastic.
it's unbelievable
stuff. And the colours and combinations, they look stunning. They look fantastic. So, there's loads of new development that will continue to grow the game, but I'm not sure how much.
Yeah.
There'll be developments.
There will be. I can tell by your face. It's definitely more than a
piece of metal.
It is.
So it's really hard.
It is. But I can see you enjoy your job and you absolutely love it. It's incredible. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate your time and talking a little bit about it. Really do. And for everybody else, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave any questions below and we'll get back to you. Leave a like. Don't forget to turn your notifications on and I'll catch you next time. Cheers, guys. Bye.